This story appears in the December 2023 issue of Forbes Asia. Subscribe to Forbes Asia. Green and gold have long been signature colors of Forbes, since they are the colors that often associated with money and wealth. They are also an apt choice for the theme of this issue's column. The green in this instance, however, can stands for the environment as well as dollars, and the gold is, as one would normally assume, the glittering metal that is as good as, well, gold. To start with the green side, the feature on Thailand's Harold Link and his family's B. Grimm. Yes, there's no space between B and Grimm. This profile his efforts to transform B. Grimm from an energy producer using conventional fuels into one that relies on green and renewable sources. The cover on Hilmi Panagoro and his Medco Energy International neatly encompasses both green and gold. Medco was a producer of oil and gas, but Hilmi has been aggressively moving the company into both the green, i.e., solar and geothermal energy, and the gold, with investments in gold and copper mines. One of these mining investments has added much gold to Hilmi's personal wealth, as he joins as a newcomer to this year's Indonesia's 50 Richest list, which is one of the two lists featured in this issue. A good chunk of his $2.8 billion net worth comes from the July listing of Aman Mineral International, an Indonesian gold and copper miner. The IPO of this firm also added two other newcomers, both billionaires, to the Indonesia Rich list. That float as well added substantially to the riches of the already very wealthy Anthony Salim of the Salim Group, who is number 5 on the list, with $10.3 billion. Green wealth also played a significant role in propelling tycoon Prayogo Pangestu high up on the list, to number 2, largely due to windfalls coming from the listing of two firms, coal miner Petrindo J. Creasy and Burrito Renewables Energy, whose name describes its business. Pangestu was the biggest gainer on the list in both percentage and dollar terms, rising from $5.1 billion last year to an impressive $43.7 billion. Next up on the list of lists is the annual Heroes of Philanthropy. Here the green and gold, in the form of money, is being given away, in massive quantities, by altruists around the region. Some well-known names can be found on the list, including Andrew Forrest and Li Ka-shing. Finally, there's a story about another type of money, cryptocurrencies, composed from ones and zeros, neither green nor gold. These digital assets are being mined aggressively in, of all places, Bhutan. The hitch is that this form of currency has been widely criticized as it requires massive amounts of power to be produced. Bhutan is blessed with a green source of energy, hydropower. Still, the use of Bhutan's hydropower energy being directed to mine cryptocurrencies could be seen by some as not the most politically correct use of that resource, and perhaps not adding any shine to the country's green credentials.